Baylen Dupree defends John Davidson, Tourette's doesn't pull from hatred. Baylen Dupree, star of Baylenout Out Loud, knows firsthand how the tics from Tourette syndrome can hurt those around you and how people with Tourette's feel awful for the words they cannot control. She shares her perspective on living with Tourette's and how people can offer compassion for John Davidson while still acknowledging the impact of the racial slur he said during one of his tics at the BAFTAs when Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo were on stage. Tics are not thoughts. They are not opinions. They are not secret beliefs hiding underneath the surface, she shared in a statement on Instagram. They are involuntary neurological impulses, like a sneeze or hiccup, except sometimes they attach themselves to words that carry weight, history, and pain. It doesn't excuse the hurt a word carries. Words matter. History matters. Pain matters. But so does neurological reality, Dupree added. There is a difference between intent and impulse. What is Baylen Dupree's net worth? A look at the influencer and TLC star's income. Baylen openly shares her life with Tourette's syndrome on social media and TLC's Baylen Out Loud. The freedom to live out loud is one that most people take for granted and rarely achieve. TikTok sensation and reality star Baylen Dupree chooses to take her privilege in stride and has made a successful career of being her authentic, admittedly inappropriate self. Baylen amassed a supportive fanbase through her TikTok channel, Baylen.Dupree. Her channel follows her journey as a Gen Zer living with Tourette syndrome. This neurological disorder causes those affected to express repeatedly and involuntary movements and sounds, which, in Baylen's case, involves cursing at inopportune times. The content creator's advocacy and candid approach to sharing her Tourette's journey has given her the freedom to get paid to be herself. Here's everything to know about Baylen's net worth. What is Baylen Dupree's net worth? According to In Touch Weekly, Baylen's estimated net worth is between $1 million and $5 million. The outlet reported that she's earned millions from her social media platforms, primarily TikTok. While Baylen is active on Instagram as well, her TikTok channel has 10.4 million followers and has multiple sponsored posts from partnerships she's worked with since building her brand. Baylen began posting TikToks after years of being bullied for her tics by girls from her math class. She said the bullying allowed her to stop living in fear about her condition and prompted her to create her first TikTok about Tourette's in 2021, resulting in her going viral and one of her tics, winding it up, becoming a viral TikTok sound. It basically brought to everyone's attention that something was wrong with me, so I flipped it, Baylen explained to People in 2023. I was like, I never want to be that person anymore, she says. I'm sick and tired of hiding from everyone when I can't do anything about the way I am. I can't change it, so I might as well embrace it. And I've never looked back. I've never regretted it. Does Baylen Dupree actually have Tourette's? Baylen's TikTok fame hasn't been a linear road. Though it has afforded her social media fame, a reality show, and reported millions, it also includes bullying, name-calling, and doubt that her condition is real. Baylen shared in the January 2025 series premiere of her show, Baylen Out Loud, that people in her hometown and online have often wondered if she's faking having Tourette syndrome by exaggerating her tics. Despite the concerns from her naysayers, the TLC star has maintained her story of being diagnosed with Tourette's since the beginning of her journey. She told People in 2025 that she began noticing signs of Tourette's at 15 and received her official diagnosis in 2020. I would go to the doctor and I would be like, I don't know how to explain this feeling, but I can't stop, Baylen recalled. That's the only thing and the only way that I would tell people, because I didn't understand it, and I didn't have information. The influencer said getting her official diagnosis forced her to understand her patterns more, including which environments make her tic more than others. Fortunately, Baylen's family and her boyfriend, Colin, have supported her every step of the way. Baylen Out Loud, get a look inside Baylen Dupree and Colin Dooley's stunning apartment. See video. Baylen Out Loud star Baylen Dupree and her now fiancé, Colin Dooley, have finally moved to their new apartment after their engagement. The couple was on a hunt to find their dream house for a few weeks. As they met real estate agent Nikki, they put their foot down in a perfect marital home. The moment Colin and Baylen walked through the door of their soon-to-be house, they felt a connection with it. She gushed over the insane amount of space while looking around. However, she said a big no when they headed to the kitchen and then the balcony. Her mom, Julie, particularly interfered because of safety concerns for her daughter. How did Baylen and Colin decorate their new house? What did they say about it? Baylen out loud, fans praise Colin's parents for being sweet to Baylen. All of Baylen Dupree's fans united on Reddit to applaud Colin's mom and dad. Colin has never treated her poorly, nor have his parents. When he introduced her to them, they didn't reject her for her aggressive tics or being out of the box. Instead, they showed her love and accepted her the way she was. When Baylen heard that Colin's parents are way too religious Catholics, she was anxious to see them due to her tics that can sound impolite. However, to her surprise, the Dooley family appeared happy to have the reality star in their son's life. Right after fans saw this sight, they fell in love with Dooley's. They are stunned by how his parents didn't ask a single question about Tourette to belittle her. Baylen out loud, Baylen and Colin share glimpses of their new home decorations. TLC's exclusive sneak peek video of Baylen Dupree and Colin Dooley's new apartment recently showed their new beginning. They left their parents' house to live together independently. The video started with Baylen saying, "Welcome to our apartment," while grinning. The two renovated their house the way they liked it. But it seems Baylen has set everything in her own way. She has given each little thing her touch. She chose pink for multiple things, for which Colin playfully teased her. He said to her that she had really added colors to his life. As she interrupted him and asked what kind of colors he was talking about, he said pink. According to Baylen, the decorations are pretty much completed since they have already moved in. Undoubtedly, she loved the property so much that she had to say yes to it finally. As for Colin, he looked excited for his own space in the apartment as he detoxed himself with gaming and a lot more. Colin and Baylen's newly bought home on the 7th floor is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom home covering 1,289 square feet. Specifically for the TLC star, there is an electric stove because it's far safer than a gas stove. From floor-to-ceiling windows, the pair was sold on the place on the first tour. For all the latest Baylen updates, keep coming back to TV season and spoilers. Where does Baylen out loud star Baylen Dupree live? There's a whole song about the area. Baylen and her family aren't afraid to laugh and embrace the chaos. When it comes to TLC, the network loves to tell the stories of people. Whether they're telling a person's story as they struggle with weight loss or staying active, or following the unusual lives of Cody Brown and his sister wives, there's always some kind of story being told. With Baylen out loud, viewers get to follow the ins and outs of daily life for 22-year-old Baylen Dupree. The young reality star battles with Tourette syndrome, and the series explores the way it impacts her daily life and her plans for the future. Here's what we know about Baylen, including where she lives and what the show reveals about her day-to-day challenges. Here's where Baylen Dupree is from. Baylen is from Ranson, West Virginia. If you haven't already guessed, the song we were referencing is Country Roads by John Denver. And, as the song points out, the mountainous region where Baylen was born and raised includes breathtaking mountainside vistas, winding country roads, and a slower, more rural life than many Americans are used to. Ranson is just below Pennsylvania, along the Pennsylvania/West Virginia state line. It's also a short hop from Washington, D.C., boasting just over 5,400 people in the town of Ranson. It's a typical, quiet, rural West Virginian town. Baylen lives with her parents, Julie and Alana Dupree. She also shares the home with her 5 siblings, Burke, Sammy, Sven, Vic, and Beckner. Sammy is her only sister, and the 2 girls are close to their 4 brothers. What is Baylen out loud about? While the series does show how she interacts with her family, it also introduces the story of what life is like for those who live with Tourette syndrome. Mayo Clinic defines Tourette syndrome as a movement disorder that involves repetitive movements or unwanted sounds, tics, that can't be easily controlled. While the physical tics and vocalizations can be disruptive to people around those with Tourette syndrome, they are often far more painful and isolating for those who live with the disorder. TLC's bio describes the series, Despite her daily challenges, Baylen and her family aren't afraid to laugh and embrace the chaos that makes their everyday lives in West Virginia unique. With Baylen Out Loud, the 22-year-old West Virginian has a chance to tell her story and introduce people to the struggles of living with Tourette. The Tourette Association of America has a long list of ways that the disorder impacts people with Tourette syndrome and helps them address those challenges. Things that Tourette syndrome can make harder include driving, dating, eating, cooking, drawing, hygiene such as hair brushing or toothbrushing, taking notes. While people with Tourette syndrome often adjust well and tics can become less disruptive over time, it can also be an incredibly isolating and difficult disorder to live with. Not everyone is understanding of tics, and those with Tourette syndrome can feel stigmatized or unwanted in social settings. By telling her story with TLC's Baylen Out Loud, Baylen is doing more than helping people understand her. She's helping people learn about the oft misunderstood world of Tourette syndrome for everyone who suffers. Baylen first rose to fame on TikTok, sharing her challenges with Tourette syndrome. But now, she has a chance to expand her audience and help more people learn about the wild and unpredictable life that comes from living with the condition. Who is Baylen Dupree? Everything to know about the TikTok creator with Tourette syndrome as her show Baylen Out Loud premieres on TLC. Baylen Dupree is an influencer with Tourette syndrome who started making TikToks in November 2021 after getting officially diagnosed in 2020. The influencer has 9.8 million followers on TikTok and 1.2 million followers on Instagram. Her TikToks have gone viral multiple times. Baylen Dupree makes videos of her life and raises awareness of Tourette's syndrome. Her new show, Baylen Out Loud, will showcase the influencer's daily struggles with the syndrome. The first episode aired on January 13, 2025. In an interview with People on February 17, 2023, Dupree shared her journey. She said her condition was not serious at first, but when she turned 15, her tics got worse. She said, "It went from like 10 tics a day to 40 tics a day. And then COVID happened and it went from 40 tics a day to 500 tics a day. It was isolating, it was depressing." Baylen also shared she was made fun of in school. Her classmates would film her tics without her consent and then circulate the video on Snapchat. She said, "I was followed around the store by these girls who were actually in my math class at the time. I was videotaped and made fun of because of my tics. I've never seen the video, but it was sent around, and I got like 20 messages overnight through Snapchat, basically like, 'Oh my god, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting like that?'" Baylen Dupree overcame the bullying and decided to embrace Tourette's syndrome. In 2021, she started making videos on TikTok. "I'm sick and tired of hiding from everyone when I can't do anything about the way I am. I can't change it, so I might as well embrace it. And I've never looked back. I've never regretted it." Dupree appeared on the show Dr. Phil in March 2022, where her parents shared that she had an odd neck movement when she was 7 years old. They shared that the influencer had a combination of Tourette's and OCD. Dupree shared that trolls accuse her of faking Tourette's and claim she's doing it for fame. The TLC show Baylen Out Loud also provides a glimpse into Baylen's relationship with her boyfriend, Colin Dooley. Ahead of the show's release, Baylen told People on January 13, 2025, that she met Colin through a dating app and that her boyfriend is her medicine. "He is the prescription that I've needed for a really long time that never runs out. It was just meant to be. He just understands me so well. He distracts me from a lot of the things that consume my day and my time. It just really helps just having someone there who gets it and understands me." Baylen Dupree also expressed her appreciation for Grammy Award-winning singer-songwriter Billie Eilish, who has publicly discussed having Tourette's syndrome. She said, "That's what makes Billie so unique, because she's Billie, and Billie has her own story to tell and her own tics to show and everything in between. And I just know that everyone's story is different because everyone's their own person." Baylen Dupree's TV show, Baylen Out Loud, aired its first episode on January 13, 2025, on TLC. The next episode will air on January 20, 2025. Baylen Out Loud January 6th new episode not airing. Season 2 has ended. According to one of our sources over at thefutoncritic.com, Baylen Out Loud's current Season 2 did end with the airing of the previous episode 14, which aired this past Tuesday night, December 30th, 2025. So, TLC is not going to air a new episode of Baylen Out Loud on Tuesday night, January 6th, 2026, and for at least a very long time after that. Currently, the Futon Critic is telling us that TLC has yet to renew Baylen Out Loud for a new Season 3. So, the end of Season 2 could possibly be the end forever. We'll have to wait and see for now. Save tons of money on things you need with these limited time, deep discounts by clicking here. According to USDVDB.com and their ratings data, Season 2 did perform very well for TLC, bringing in between 800,000 and 1.2 million viewers per episode. With those kinds of numbers, it is very hopeful that TLC will renew it. I would be surprised if they didn't. As for the Tuesday, January 6, 2026 empty time slot, TV